Okay, so I've never done a dime video, but the bank didn't have the half dollars or the nickels in today. Always pick up today, but I guess the holiday kind of threw it off today. They said they should be in tomorrow. So anyway, went to another bank. They actually bagged their dimes, so that's not just 250, that's actually 500 in dimes. Looking over the edges, don't really see anything that sticks out as far as silver would go. We have found silver in these rolls before from this bank. I'm actually going to take these out of here and fit as many as I can into here, because I want to reuse that bag for my dump at the same bank. Probably a different branch, but the same bank. So I'm going to get these transferred into here, and then I will start opening rolls, and if I find any silver, I'll bring it back in. If not, you'll just see a box full of dimes at the end. Anyway, here goes nothing. Kind of hard to say how far we are into this as I stack the dimes sideways on top. But I see a silverish edge down there. The thing is that's not the same reading as the rest of them, so that's probably a Canadian or another foreign. So yeah, Canadian. And it looks like 1968. Not really up on my Canadian dimes, but I mean, it's a pretty old Canadian dime. Anyway, do a little bit of research on it. I always forget they flip different than ours. Do a little research on it, and if I find another silver, or if I find a silver, I will let you know when I find out about this 1968. Hopefully see you in a little bit. Okay, so exactly 60 rolls left, and I don't know if you can see that right. Oops, just dropped it right there. That looks like that is maybe not the same edge. No, another Canadian. That one fooled me. I thought that for sure I had another, or had a silver, not another silver. This one is having a hard time focusing. That looks like a 1977. So that's two Canadians. The thing I found out about the 68 is they made ones that were 99.9% silver, and they made ones that were 50% or 99.9% nickel, and some that were 50% silver, 50% nickel, but you have to weigh them. And right at the moment, I don't know where my scale is to weigh it. I have a postal scale, but it wouldn't weigh that. But so anyway, that's what we found so far. Don't see anything else in that roll. There is 60 left, and when we find something else, we'll bring it back in. So turn the video off too soon. Grab this, drop it in there. Doesn't really make, I mean, it just sounds normal, right? Take this, hear that higher pitch sound? I think that's 50% silver. So that's my best guess right now, is that's 50% silver. I eventually will find a scale and find out, but it kind of excites me. I decided to drop that one because that's definitely 99.9% nickel. So if that was 99.9% nickel, they should sound the same, and they don't. So that's got to be 50% silver, 50% copper. Anyway, so back to the search again. Still 60 rolls plus this guy to get through, and then we'll bring it back in. Okay, so we're 6 rolls later, and I'm pretty sure on that end that's going to be another Canadian. This looks like the same reading. Yep, sure enough it is. And it's a brand new one. It's a 2016, so that's pretty new. Yeah. So we're stacking the Canadians today. At least one of them is silver. So put these up here. We'll finish this roll, and I believe that makes 54 left. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times 6 is 54. And if we find anything else, we'll bring it back in. Okay, so we're down to 39 rolls left. And this must be a foreign invasion, because I believe that's another Canadian right there. Let's pull it out of here. And yep, another Canadian. That one is a 1999. So we'll stack that right there. Anyway, other than that silver, no American silver, but that's okay. At least I found one silver in here. But we still have 39 rolls to go, so hopefully we'll find one. Hopefully be back in a few to show you one. Okay, so 32 left there. That makes this roll the 33rd one left. And if you can see right there, I believe this is American, not foreign, because they're reading. So there we go. We got a Roosevelt dime. And flip it over, and there we go. We found American silver, 1962 Roosevelt dime. So now we got a Canadian and a Roosevelt. We'll stick him right up there with them. And we will keep going and hopefully bring you back in when we find another one. Okay, so there's 4 rolls left there. I just opened this roll, and I believe that's another Canadian there in the end. I didn't see anything else there. So let's pull this one out. Being difficult. Yeah, another Canadian. That looks like a 1998. So we'll put her down here. The rest of them. So that's 5 Canadians, 1 American. Got 4 rolls left plus the one on the table. If I find anything else, I'll bring it back in. If not, we'll come back for a wrap up. Okay, so that box is done. We did find, let me get these all flipped over here. These 4 Canadians. It's kind of bright, but those 4 Canadians. And then we did find a 5th Canadian, 1968, that is, in my opinion, and I will verify when I find my scales, but 50% silver, 50% copper, which was the makeup for part of that year. And then we found a 1962 Philadelphia minted Roosevelt dime. So not bad. 5 Canadians, one being silver, and Roosevelt silver. Anyway, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the like button. As always, if you'd like to share, we like that as well. And then if you leave a comment, we will try to answer you within a couple days. Just it kind of depends on what's going on. Thank you very much for watching.